is Friday. I've had a rough couple days, and I've told you guys that's just how it's gonna be when I have those days. I don't want to get on and like video, because I don't want this to be a channel that like brings people down and is like woe is me kind of thing like that. I'm just gonna push through it, and then we can talk about it afterwards. You guys know that I got filled on Wednesday, and I was already feeling extreme pressure then when I was doing my thread up haul. And yesterday was total dookie pants, and today still hurts, but we've got a lot to do today to get ready for the weekend, and so we're just gonna push through. But that is why you did not see me yesterday and why nothing got posted. But I am medicated and I am gonna show you kind of what we have going on today, and we're gonna get it done. Today is Good Friday, so both kids are home and they can kind of help me do some stuff. You guys will notice that I get very out of breath really quickly, and that is just because these are rock solid and they are pushing on my chest, and so it's just extremely hard to breathe. Plus this one is, you know, lodged more towards the middle, so it's kind of like just right there, but we're gonna push through because we can do hard things, right? Okay, so we're past all of that. Let's get on to the important stuff of what we've got going on today. So Sam and Christian are traveling tomorrow through Tuesday. They are going to start out in Jacksonville, Florida. They're gonna go golf out there on Sunday. And then Christian and his friend is, who is also flying, well, so he's flying in on Sunday to meet them there. He's not going golfing, but while Sam has meetings at the corporate office down in Orlando, the boys are going to get to tour all around like the IT departments and computer science departments and just like all of these different areas of the different hospitals that we have in Florida, and kind of get a firsthand glimpse into what the world of IT looks like and what schooling would look like as far as like college, you know, like what they would need to accomplish different areas that they might find interesting and all of that. So we are getting him ready for that today. We've got to go pick up his suit from the suit place for prom, which is next weekend, which I can't even believe that like he's old enough to go to prom, but he sure is. So we are going to pick that up, probably grab some lunch while we're out. Chloe, like I said, they're both home today, so she's gonna accompany us. I need to do a return at UPS store, and I think that's everything that is out and about. Oh, Christian needs a black belt, and so we need to try and grab that. Hopefully we can grab that at Joseph A. Banks when we pick up his suit and come back home. Oh no, sorry, lied. We've got to go to Dollar Tree. We are celebrating Easter and my sister's birthday tonight. Her birthday is on the 15th of March, but it is always when we're away for spring break. So we always end up celebrating it before or after, and we just decided to combine that and Easter this year because the boys are going to be gone over Easter. It's just going to be Chloe and I. So we're going to do that tonight, but I want to go to Dollar Tree and get her a balloon because she loves balloons for her birthday and all of that. And so we are going to grab that. We're going to grab the boys some snacks for their plane ride, that we don't have to buy them in the airport. And I think that's it. And then, oh, no, I want to take this jacket, as you can see, what I had anticipated doing the other day, didn't get done. So I need to do this still today. This is that jacket that I got, and I forgot to show you guys the brand that it was. This is actually by Zara. I can't find the tag at the present moment. It's in here somewhere, not that it really matters. There. but I want to have this dry cleaned, so I'm going to drop it off at the dry cleaners while we're out. They're just a real quick drive-through drop-off. So we've got that going. Like I said, I've got my purse to transfer over. These are the shoes that I got. I need to move those into my closet. And then this stuff is for the Mother's Tea that I'm hosting 3 days after my transfer surgery, which should be interesting. And then these are currently the snacks that the boys have, and then I think we might add a couple things to that just in case they want stuff to snack on once they get there. Don't have to worry about buying it anywhere, whatever. These jeans, one is Chloe's, one is mine. This is part of the thread up stuff that we've been washing, which I will show you here in just a second. This is the black jacket that I washed that you guys saw, so that's ready to be hung up. This is what needs to go back to UPS. This is Christian's golf caddy that we as in he, needs to put back from yesterday. He had a golf tournament. And then this is all of my thread up stuff that I have been washing and drying. So all of this stuff needs to be put away. And then that is a load of laundry that we're doing, that and that. The kids are gonna help me with that. These are drying. I've got something drying here from thread up. I've got, Chloe, we need to move that laundry over in here, babe. If you'll put the stuff in the washing machine into the dryer and then swap it out. This is from thread up. This is drying. All of this stuff you guys saw is dried and ready to go. And so when I come back, we will get all of that put away. So I think that's kind of what we've got going on right now. I've got my sprouts order delivered already. My sister wanted enchiladas for supper, so we're gonna do that. I am gonna make my lemon cake that she likes. We're gonna get some candles, put on top of it, all of that. And then I think that's kind of what our day is gonna look like. So we'll bring you guys along for it, and you can join us and hang out together. And we're gonna get all of this done. And it's gonna be a good day, and I have helpers today, so that's even better. So we're gonna do all that. We'll meet you back here. The suit has been picked up, and this is what Christian is going to be wearing. So this is like a really dark charcoal. I know it's probably showing up more black, but it is really dark charcoal. And then we got these socks to go with it. They've got a kind of like this herringbone pattern. And then his date's dress is very similar to this, only just a little bit darker. And so I think that will look perfect with that. And then for his shoes, and I will link all of this down below. His suit is from Joseph A. Banks, but everything else is from, of course, Amazon. Except for the socks. Those were from Joseph A. Banks too. But for the shoes, this is what he got. These are by Bruno Marc, and he really likes this brand. Let me put them a little bit here in the light so you can see them. Well, that didn't really help, now did it? But he likes this brand because, well, not really brand, I shouldn't say, but more style, because they are dress shoes, but they have this new thing that everybody's wearing now where it's like a tennis shoe dress shoe. So it's more comfortable, it's more bouncy, it's not, you know, hard like your regular dress shoe. So he's wearing those for pictures and all of that. And then after the pictures, he and his girlfriend are switching to Converse. So they're both gonna wear Converse with pink shoelaces to kind of go with the theme that they've got going over here. And I think that'll be super cute. Plus, way more comfortable. Like, nobody wants to dance around forever in dress shoes. Like, that just hurts, especially girls. Like, you don't want to be in heels all the time. So that is their plan. So we've got all of that figured out, taken care of, and done. He just needs to get that hung up in his closet. That way that is ready to go. These are mine. I need to get those hung up. The rest of it is Chloe's. We've got that last load of laundry to go. And then Christian went to wash his car really quick because he wasn't sure if he'd have time next week since he's going to be gone Monday, Tuesday. So that still needs to go to the garage. And then I just have one last load in the dryer and it will all be done. These things right here are all done. I just need to switch them to a different hanger because when I hang dry them, I just put them on these skirt hangers and hang them. That way they can dry long ways and not have creases in them. So I just need to switch those over, put those away. These right here are Chloe's. I'm waiting on, actually I see I have some right now. These are the hangers that we use for all of our pants and jeans. I will link them as well. We really like them because it's like the rubber part on the bottom so they don't slip off. So we use those and they work great. So we'll get those ready. She can take those to her room. And then let's see. All of this, I've got that folded up over there. I just need to take that to my room. All of that is put away. Let's see, situation in here. So I don't know that I'm gonna get to it today because I've just got a lot else to do. But Chloe accidentally got nail polish on her shirt when we were at the lake and she and I were doing our nails. And so I've got to figure out how to get that out. But that I think is a different day. This goes to the basement. These go upstairs. This goes to my bathroom. We got the snacks all figured out. So this is Christian's pack. We just put everything in like this type of Ziploc bag. When we travel, it just makes it easy to open and close. And you just throw it in your bag. Sam's got beef jerky and pistachios. I had gotten him like a trail mix thing, and then as I was dumping it into the bag, I realized it had sunflower seeds, which he can't have, like closes up his throat or whatever, so that's not safe. Really cool thing. So the brand of dog food that I had showed you guys before that I got right before Piper passed away, it's called the Farmer's Dog, I think. So I had to cancel Piper's subscription, and I told them obviously the reason why, and they just sent me this really cool plant that I'm gonna have to have my dad help me keep alive. But they sent this with like a condolence card, which I thought was so nice. Just really, really cool. That is the sign of a really great company. So we've got that going there. We ran to Dollar Tree to get a couple last things for my sister's party tonight. We got these candles that are, so her favorite colors are pink and purple. So these are kind of shimmery. This is like a rose gold kind of color, and then pink and purple plates. We got this bag, and then this balloon. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with the balloon to put it in the bag and just kind of add a little bit more excitement than just a balloon, you know, just like this. So I'm going to do that, but first I need to get the cake going. And this is the cake that I'm going to make. So it's just a vanilla cake mix. I put it in just as normal. I poke holes in it once it comes out, and then I put confection sugar and lemon juice together and like mix it and let it kind of crystallize a little bit, and then it's perfect. And then we have it with ice cream and strawberries. So I need to hurry and get this in the oven so that we can get that going. And then over here, I need to, this is the brand. I have this falling out because I separate it into little containers. I'll show you that in just a little bit as well. That way it's easier to feed her. But I've got our taco shells for the enchiladas and then everything that is going to go in them. And that is it. Okay, so sadly I forgot to push record on that last part, but all that I do before I put the batter in is I spread some coconut oil on the actual casserole dish, and then I just put a little bit of flour in there and like shake it around so that it coats all of the sides and the bottom, and it just prevents it from like sticking in the corners and all of that. So that's all that you missed there. But now I'm gonna get this in the oven. Takes about 18 to 22 minutes, which is perfect. It's 6 o'clock right now. So as this is cooking, I can be doing the enchiladas and putting my sister's gift together. All right, so the first thing that you're gonna wanna do when putting this together, I just have this regular gift bag, and I have got my balloon here that I'm gonna stick inside of there. But what I'm doing is I cut off a little bit of the string, and then we're gonna tape it to the bottom of the bag. And you wanna tape it well enough that it's not going to come undone. So I like to tape it in a couple of different places, just to make sure that it's going to hold tightly. I'll show you what it looks like here in just a second. It's kind of hard to get my arms down there. Okay, so it looks just like that on the inside, and then it's coming out the top just like this. So you've got your bag, you've got your balloon inside, and then we are going to put our gifts on the inside of that, right on top of our like ribbon or string or whatever you have attached to your balloon. These are the gifts that you guys saw before, the Taylor Swift t-shirt and the Taylor Swift bracelets with like all of her different album names. And then we found her that Mickey and Minnie necklace while we were at the lake over spring break. So those are the things that we're sticking inside there, so it looks just like that. And then all you're gonna do, you're gonna cut this off because I hate seeing this on bags, like that little thing that they hang up like on the hook at the store. So we're gonna cut that off. And then all we're gonna do is tuck this down inside of our bag. And we're gonna pull these together just like this. And then we're gonna take the leftover ribbon that we have here, and we're gonna tie this into just, you know, you can tie it into a bow, you can tie it into whatever you wanna tie it into. I'm gonna do like a little demonstration here. So I'm not gonna tie it exactly like I would normally. I'm gonna put this on the floor though, so that you can kind of see what it looks like when it pops out. So we've got the bag right here, just like this. All right, and then when they untie it, it's just going to come out just like that. And just kind of pop up, and then the gifts are on the inside. In an ideal world, this would be a little bit wider, just so that it automatically comes up, so you can kind of keep your eye out for that. But this is what Dollar Tree had today, and so that is what we are going to be using. So we'll just have hers set a little bit higher, that way it comes out a little bit easier. But if you had a much wider bag than your balloon, then it wouldn't be a problem at all. But this is fine, we'll just have it sit a little bit high and it will work out perfect. So you want it up here, and then you're just gonna tie a little tie at the top, whether you wanna do a bow or, you know, whatever the case. You can like spiral the ends and make it cute, which I think we'll do. Just to add a little bit, just like that. That's perfect, and then she'll open it up and it'll pop out and we'll be good to go. The cake is out, and I put foil on top of it right before it finished baking. That way it wouldn't get burned. So kind of came off a little bit on the foil, but that won't matter. And then the enchiladas are ready to go in for about 20 minutes. And while those are cooking, I am going to make the glaze for the cake, and we will be ready to go.
Coming from the rainstorm.
You didn't get no hail, did you?
Wow, isn't that amazing?
No,
Everybody
no,
else has batch. I don't think it's only because of the trees, but
It was further north.
for the
Well, I asked
age.
him, I said, so how old do you think this was? He said, I think it's about 8 years old.
Yeah, it was. They did it just a year before
You could,
we came in.
Jeff, was he?
Well, I was going to say.
So
about
he said
7,
it,
but
you know, they were still pretty.
All right, and the cake is done. Hey there. I am running out of the house to pick up Chloe. So she has been having some, oh yes, and we're doing something with the hair. I don't even know what we're doing anymore. It has never really wanted to part. Oh, can't even get my own car. It's never really wanted to part on this side, and it wants to part in the middle, and quite honestly, I just got sick and tired of dealing with it and trying to navigate like this one little strand that wants to go in the middle. And so I decided today we're not going to do it, and we're just gonna figure out a way to make it work. Obviously I still haven't switched out the crossbody because the last couple days I've just had pain, and it's whatever. Today I feel good, like this is a good day. So I have been editing like crazy town. You guys will have already seen the videos, but I have been doing lots and lots of editing. And let's see, what else? Oh, I was saying I'm running out of the house. So Chloe has had knee pain for like 3 years now, and the pediatrician, oh, side note, we finally have a new setup here. Once she gets in the car, you'll see it's a little bit better. I can't fix it right now because that involves a lot of stretching, and that really hurt. But anyways, let's get back to that. But we do have a new camera set up for the car, so excited about that. She's had a lot of knee pain over the last 2-3-ish years, and her pediatricians were always like, oh, you know, I think it's just growing pains. I think it's growing pains. Well, as you all know, she runs track, and it has significantly, transparent significantly gotten worse as this season has gone on. And so her, she's not her coach, but she's like the PT, like the sports PT person there at the school said, you know, I just don't know that it is growing pains. So we are going to get that checked out today. I need to pick her up and head straight to the hospital. Luckily, it's close. And then she has a good deal of homework today, kind of from what she was telling me. Like she's got some math that she knew she was going to have to do tonight, some English, and so she's going to be kind of in that for the evening. The boys come back tonight really late from Florida, and that's kind of it. I don't know that Chloe will be able to go to track practice today just because I don't know how long it's going to take us at the hospital. And so if she does not make it to track practice, I'm going to have her help me run some of the errands that are all of the things in my trunk right now. I've got a Savers drop off. I have got a UPS drop off. What else is back there? I've got a drop off at my parents' house, and just lots of errands that I have not felt like running up until today. So like I said, today feels like a good day. I don't have pain. I have a lot of discomfort, but that's kind of where I have to kind of reset my mind. You know, my pain tolerance is pretty high. So the days that I am in pain and not on here, like it's pretty high. But yet also I have to kind of try to reset my thinking to like, okay, yes, it's extremely painful, but maybe it's painful because it's just so uncomfortable, you know, like don't get into this. And I'm not saying ignore your pain and like all of that. I'm just saying sometimes I think it's easy to get in that mindset of like you're just constantly in pain, so everything must be painful. Whereas sometimes for me personally, I find where it's like, am I in pain or is it just extremely uncomfortable and unable to move? So just kind of being aware of my mindset and not allowing it to instantly go straight to, yes, this is pain. And like I said, there's definitely days when you guys don't see me vlogging in these videos where it was definitely pain. But the other days it's just kind of like, okay, well, I can push through this, and yes, it's extremely uncomfortable, not comfortable, by no means is any of this comfortable, but yes, it's uncomfortable, but it's still manageable. I am to the point where I have stopped taking pain meds of any kind. Like I'm not taking Tylenol or Advil, even on the days that it's really, really painful, just because I know what that stuff does to your body. And you know, let's see, what's today? Tuesday. So this is, just for reference, this is Wednesday, April the 2nd, because I know I'm like behind on my editing and posting and all of that. So just so that you know where we currently are in all of this. What was I saying about that? Oh, so tomorrow, which will be the 3rd, which I don't have to get filled, thank the Lord. I have never probably been quite as excited that I don't have to do something as I am about not having to go and be filled tomorrow. So that is a huge blessing. Just the mindset and the anxiety that came with that, not having to deal with that, is like, it's so great. It's such a great feeling. So I don't have that tomorrow, but tomorrow will be 7 weeks out from surgery. So a lot looks a little bit, well, I shouldn't say a lot doesn't look a little bit different. A couple things look a little bit different. I am able to do minimal laundry. I can fold stuff now. I'm not supposed to like reach things out, like reach out of the washing machine or dryer, especially the washing machine, because it's more of like a lean over, reach out kind of situation. And so I'm not supposed to do that, but I can fold laundry. Whereas I could not do anything more than socks or a dish rag prior to that. So that is a good thing. And then, sorry, I'm trying to navigate this person here that is trying to get out of the parking lot. Let's see. What else am I able to do? That's kind of the main thing, I would say, that has changed a little bit. So that has made me feel somewhat normal in, daily life. So I kind of chased a squirrel there, just to say that having taken medicine, like, for 6 weeks straight in some form or fashion. Obviously in the beginning it was way more, but then just Tylenol and Advil, like for that period of time, that is not good for my stomach. It's not good for my body. It has caused fluid retention and inflammation retention, interestingly enough. But anyway, so I have taken myself off all of that altogether, which then kind of makes the pain a little bit worse. And I know people are like, oh, just take it if you need it, but to me, I would rather just push through. Everybody's different, but that's just kind of where I am with that. So we don't have that tomorrow, so that is good. Chloe has a track meet on Thursday, so I'm hoping that we get like some really solid information today as far as like what's going on. Maybe they can get her a brace really quick for Thursday. I don't know. And then, no, I take that back. I'm sorry. Christian has a golf meet on Thursday. Chloe has a track meet on Friday. So we're just ablazing through this week, and I'm hopeful that I feel great enough I will be there, but I hope I feel great enough to like enjoy both events. So that's what we've got going, but I'm just here waiting to pick her up. It's a good day. So we are doing all of that, and then I will touch base with you guys when we get back home and kind of explain where we're at, what we did, all that kind of business. All right, we are leaving the sports medicine doctor, and it looks like all is well from what we can tell. Looks like maybe some strength training is what he prescribed, as well as kind of retraining her thought process of like heel landing versus toe landing. Toe landing is better, and so just kind of retraining the thinking, but nothing's broken, nothing's strained, sprained, none of that. So praise the Lord for that. And Chloe is glad that it's over. Chloe doesn't love the doctor. So that was all good news. This is our new setup. As you can see us a little bit better versus like half of our bodies in the frame. So that is an improvement since we were both in the car together last. Sam and Christian are on their way to the airport in Orlando, so they will be home tonight, like I said, but really late. I'm gonna have Chloe go in with me to do the P.O. box in case there's stuff to carry or any of that. I'll have her be able to help me with that. We need to run into Dollar Tree, get a couple of gift bags for 2 gifts that she is needing over the next couple weeks. And we kind of think that since tonight is a little bit busier, that we're gonna run in and grab some Chipotle. Chloe loves Chipotle. I wouldn't say that it's my favorite, but it's okay. I'll take one for the team tonight.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Also, I'm still trying to get used to my hair being in the middle again. I picked Chloe up today and she was thrilled that it was back in the middle. She has not loved the side part this whole time. No, she told me that she thought it made me look older, which, I mean, that's not really the vibe that I'm going for. So, just trying to retrain my eyes. Today apparently is all about retraining, but it's just different to like see myself in the mirror now and be like, oh wait, hold on, it looks different. So anyway, you know, it's a year of growth and all the things. So that is what our plan is. We are going to knock those things out. It's too late for, so it's 4:45 right now. Track starts at 5, so Chloe's not going to be able to go to practice today, but that is kind of our plan. So we're going to do those things, and then we will touch back with you guys, or I will, when we get back home. Back home, got a lot done. So we obviously went to the post office, and I can't even take myself seriously with this. I've got to learn how to redo it again, but anyway, whatever. Dry cleaners, post office, Dollar Tree, Chipotle, UPS, Starbucks for a gift card. We got a lot done. So it was very, very productive. So from the P.O. box, we got this package, and then we got some cards right here, which I'm trying to flatten out because they had them a little bit bent. So we got that, and then we weren't able to get all of the gift bags that we needed. So I need to look at Walmart for the bigger one that we need. But we got the card, we got some gum, and then we got these little pack of 3 for the Starbucks gift card, and then one other thing that goes with that. And then we got our Chipotle because, like I said, we're in a hurry. Picked up my jacket that you guys saw from Zara that I showed you in my thread up haul. Picked that up from dry cleaning. And Daisy is glad that we're home. Are you glad we're home? Yeah, you're so glad. Yes, I'm so glad. Really fast, while Chloe gets that together, I am going to show you guys outfit of the day, and then we are going to eat. All right, this is outfit of the day. I've got on my gray Adidas. I like these. They're so comfortable and just, you know, gray, so different. I like that they're different. I've got my cutoffs. These are the Madewells that are just cut off at the bottom with the rough edge. And then, you know, button-ups are in. This is one of the shirts that I showed you guys in the haul the other day. This is kind of the green, like the grayer green shirt, the sleeveless button-up that I showed you. And then I've just got my white sweater over the top of it. I like this one because it's like, I actually could have used a little bit heavier one, honestly. It was colder than I thought. It's like 55, but again, because I have zero tissue up here anymore, I get even colder than I normally got before, which I didn't even know was possible, but it is. So I've got that over the top, and then belt is my trusty Amazon belt. Necklace is one that I just got on Amazon a few days ago. I will link that down below. And I've got my sexy compression slash sports bra. I'll be glad to get rid of those. And then these earrings here are ones that I found when Chloe and I were thrifting at the lake a couple weeks ago. And the only bracelet I have on today, because I kind of ran out of time and forgot to come back, is my medical bracelet. Rings are these two here, and I just have just like a normal plain one on my other hand. So that is what the outfit of the day is. I'm excited because my pants are starting to fit a little bit better than they were before. Like the inflammation is finally kind of starting to go down some. I think the fact that I'm off meds 100% is helping, but then it's all just kind of, you know, detoxing and getting all of that out just in time to start again. But it's okay. It's okay. It's part of the process. You know, my worst day is someone's best, so it's fine. But this is outfit of the day. Now we're putting on loungies. All right, supper is over, and I wanted to show you really quick. So I was telling you guys about the shoelace situation. Christian has those dark pink shoelaces that I showed you guys the other day, and I'm I am kind of questioning whether or not they're just a little bit too bright. So I ended up ordering 2 other colors. These are more of like a pale pink. They're almost a little bit too salmony, I think, for what we're gonna need. But I think these might be perfect. They're just a little bit lighter and not quite as loud, which is definitely more his personality. So I think we might swap them out. Also, in other news, Daisy got a new collar for spring and summer. Chloe thought it would be cute for her to have a pink one. I don't know. Day, what do you think? Right now she's got this like white one, kind of creamish colored one right here, which I'm sure y'all are surprised, but I love. But look what Sissy wanted you to have. Look here, Day, look. Do you like it? Do you like this one? She's like, that's a little bright for me. Yeah, that's a little bright, isn't it? But anyway, Chloe was really excited about that. Pam's not home to roast to death, so I've got the fireplace going. Chloe's math teacher is going to be here in just a couple minutes, so we've got that rolling. Turn the light on here for her so they can be in there. I'm gonna take my computer and stuff from in there into my room and do some more editing to try to catch up. I wanna do the P.O. box stuff, but I'm not gonna have time to do that before she gets here. So I'm gonna have to wait until after, or maybe even tomorrow's video. So we shall see, but that is what we've got going. I need to hurry and pick this stuff up before she comes, and then head to my bedroom so that I'm not in the way. All right, so our evening got a little bit away from us because by the time Chloe's teacher left, that's horrible lighting. It was already sundown, and I think I'm going to just end this here for tonight, and then we will pick up tomorrow and go over all the things that we were gonna do tonight, but in better lighting. And then we will just wrap up the blog tomorrow. So I will see you guys in the morning. Hello. I would say that the hair is much better today. Yesterday was not my favorite, but I would say that today is much better. I'm getting there. So I want to show you guys, we have this doggy drawer that we got when I had my surgery. That way I wouldn't have to open up the sliding door all of the time. And Daisy refuses to come in unless it's like propped open and somebody's standing here. Come on, Day, let's go. Come on. She doesn't have a problem going out, but coming back in, she absolutely refuses to come in unless it is propped open and I am standing here, so it's hilarious. But we have at least tackled the going out part, so that is good. But I have this linked in my Amazon storefront as well for those of you that may have like sliding doors that are just, you know, harder to open after surgery, where you have to push and all of that. This has come in really, really handy. In the beginning, when she didn't want to go out, I mean, I could just like lift that part up and then kind of push it open with my foot and she would go out, and it's just been a really, really good thing. So if you're interested, it's in the storefront. Do you hear me talking about you? Yeah? Am I talking about you? I got some laundry done this morning. Sam and Christian came home really late last night. It was like 12:45, and I guess that was this morning. And so I got their laundry done today. I have figured out ways to kind of reach in the bin, and so that has been really helpful. You want a treat? And so I was able to get that all done. Whew, sorry, out of breath. I didn't walk today because I was a little bit sore underneath, and there's the laundry that I still have to put away. Let's see, what else is going on? Christian has a golf tournament tomorrow, an hour and a half away, and so I need to get some things done today to prep for that. I will show you like all of the stuff that I take with me. It's supposed to be like 50 degrees, so for me it's gonna feel like it's 30, and so I need to do that. And then Chloe has a track meet on Friday, so we've got that going on. Small group starts tonight back again, and I need to pick up a Walmart order. I think that's about it. I need to run and get Chloe from track and practice, that is, and then come back and get my salad and whatnot ready for tonight, because that's what I'm responsible for. We do soup and salad every week. Everybody brings something. We have a sign-up genius. It works. So that is what we have going on today. I'm just happy that the hair looks a little bit better today, and that I am learning to navigate a little bit more this stinking middle part that just doesn't want to ever let go. So we're just going to embrace it. And I know there's a couple of you on here that do not like the middle part because you have made it very clear to me, and I'm sorry. Maybe this isn't the place for you. If you can't handle looking at a middle part, then I'm probably not, you know, I don't want to bring you unhappiness every time you get on here, so maybe this is just not the place for you. But I've tried, I gave it a whirl, and I'm tired of spending forever on my hair to try and get it to come this way. It just doesn't want to do it. We're past that phase of life, and so we are going to embrace all of this, and it will get better with time because I'm watching YouTube videos on what to do for fine middle part hair and it will be great. It'll be fine. Whatever. Other update, I started my tamoxifen today. I am very anxious about that, I'm not gonna lie, and I am just really hopeful that I don't get just horrendous side effects. I need to watch my time. I talked to my doctor this morning and shared with her kind of my concerns and research and all the things, and we are gonna give this 100% go, and we're just gonna see what it does. And we'll pivot as we need to, but yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. It hits people my age a lot harder because I have not gone through menopause yet. So more than likely I'm gonna get, you know, really bad hot flashes and just fun stuff like that. And so I would love to have all of your feedback down below for ways to, you know, navigate hot flashes and night sweats and brain fog and just all of the things. You know, whether or not you've gone through menopause or whether or not you have ever taken tamoxifen, I would love just any feedback that you can share that could be helpful. HRT, hormone replacement therapy, is not an option for me. I absolutely cannot take it. I was taking it, which I'll always question, but I can't take it because that's what my cancer is. My cancer is hormone positive. And so any hormones will cause my cancer to grow back. And so I can't do that. So I need other options. So if you have any, share them below. But right now I'm gonna go get Chloe. Okay, so everybody is gone from small group, and I want to really quick open up the mail from the P.O. box. So this one is from Holly House from Hendersonville, North Carolina. So we lived in Fletcher, yeah, but our church was, we tried the church in Hendersonville,
We went to Asheville.
but then we ended up going to church in Asheville. But a cheery little, cheery, words are hard. A cheery little farewell.
Get one.
Get well. Good Lord, I hope it's not a farewell. That'd be horrible, wouldn't it? All right, and then, oh, that's cute. Love it. And then she wrote, oh, and there's little butterfly stickers. Chloe will like those. See those? Cute. Everybody's on the other side watching. We even have Christian here tonight. And then she wrote, it's like a pen pal. I used to have a pen pal when I was little. I will read all of these later, but I won't take the time to. I will pass them on like I did before. Felicia and Brian Gowan. It's either Gowan or Gavin from Round Lake, Illinois. Sam did his internship in Illinois, in Hinsdale, when he was a junior in college. Oh, that's cute. And she wrote on the inside too. And we got another one from Joanne Spellinger. For those of you that haven't seen the other one, so Joanne's friend had a mastectomy as well, and her like therapy through it all was making cards. And so Joanne sends these cards from her friend. Just a note on the mend. Oh, that's really cute. It's like a little sewing machine. And then she's got her tag on the back there. And her note on the inside. And another one from Joanne. Oh, cute. And this is from the same lady. This is just a note. And then what on the inside. Cute, 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 cute. All right, this just says Bragg for the last name from Cihas, West Virginia. It almost looks like Cihas. Maybe that's an L, I'm not sure. But somewhere in West Virginia. We haven't lived there. Shocking. Okay, so I've got another pen pal. Awesome. And that. And then she sent a card. Let's see if I can get a better name. Sherry Bragg. It's pretty, very springy. I love it. And then she sent some super cozy socks, which I love because I'm freezing all the time now, so those are really handy. And my favorite color that I absolutely love, the color camel, so obsessed with those. And then, oh, that's so pretty. That is so cute. I love that. Thank you. Isn't that cute?
That is cute. I like it.
Aww. That is really, really cool. Thank you, thank you, thank you to Sherry. Look at those. And then lastly, let's see, Dee Brady from Bonners Ferry, Idaho. This might be a quilt. Oh, that's cute. Oh wow, she wrote a lot. This is from Deb Brady. Thank you to Deb. It is a quilt with my favorite colors. Oh, oh boy. My kids are absolutely obsessed with this. What do you call it?
Minky.
Minky.
What is it?
It's that minky material,
Oh, yeah.
like that's on the other side of your blanket, the
Oh.
white part.
Uh-huh.
That's what this is, just a different pattern. My kids are obsessed with that. But isn't this so cute?
That's super
I can't
cool.
lift it up higher than that, but that is beautiful.
awesome.
Thank you,
I like
Deb.
it.
That is really, really sweet. I am extremely humbled. I've said it 1,000 times, but just the outpouring that you guys have given has been really, really amazing. So thank you guys so much for your thoughts, your prayers, your cards, your gifts, just your little messages that you send me on YouTube, just saying that you're praying for me. It's awesome. So thank you. All right. So I am going to really quick get my things. I've got some things that I need to get done for, I told you guys Christian has I want to say track meet, but that's Chloe on Friday, a golf tournament tomorrow. And I take, they're like electric blankets and they are battery powered. So I can take like a phone charger and it powers them and it keeps them warm the whole time. So the weather is supposed to be like 58. So for me, like driving around in the golf cart, that's gonna feel like 27. So I'm going to take those, but I need to get the charge packs charged up and ready to go. I'll show you guys what those look like. And I'll have a little bit more time in the morning to kind of show you the different things that I pack for just like snacks and things like that. He's only golfing 9 holes tomorrow, so it'll just be a couple hours. It won't be the whole 4 hours that 18 holes takes. And so I'll show you tomorrow morning what, I kind of take along with me. It's an hour and a half away, but I'm going to grab those blankets, get them down, and then I will show you the power packs. I don't think they're on my storefront, but I will link them under sport. Like I'll do like a little thing called Sports Mom, because I also have some different things that I use for track also, like the seats and whatnot. So I will link those in there as well. And I think that's it. Okay, really quick, I want to show you just a few of the things that I take to both golf tournaments and track. I'll show you a couple other things tomorrow that I do for track before I wrap this video up, but I wanted to show you here really quick. It's getting late, it's almost 10, so we're trying to wrap stuff up around here, but I do want to show you this because I'm getting ready to get these things together. So I got this backpack on Amazon, I believe. I can't imagine I got it somewhere else. So I will look and I will link it under Sports Mom, and you guys can find it there if I can find it. So it's got 2 pockets here on the side. I keep an umbrella on this side. That just stays in here all the time. And then I have this little like pencil case that they sell, you know, in the office supplies, but I think I got it like at school supply time or whatever. And on the inside of it, I just keep like chapstick, Kleenex, wipes, there's some Tylenol in here, Band-Aids, just different things like that. And it just slips right in here in this little compartment. And then it also has, it has a lot of space in here, so I'll be able to, it doesn't look like it because of how I'm holding it, but this does open up, you know, a decent amount of space for you to put stuff in, but yet when you carry it, it still can be very slim, which I really like. But this part opens up here, and it also gives you added storage. I've got one of these little things in here for charging my phone, and then I've got some Aquaphor on the other side. I put my chargers and things in here, which I need to charge overnight, so I don't have them right now. But that is the backpack that I use. And then I have this water bottle that I put here on the other side. And it's just one of those like flip up water bottles. So I just fill this with water as we go around and leave it in here. And so that is what that looks like. And then for my electric blankets, these are amazing. I have 4 of them total. I'm taking 2 tomorrow because it's just Sam and I that are going to the tournament. But when I have my parents with us, I bring the other 2. And they are amazing. So they have this car charger, and I just bought a adapter, again, off Amazon, and it plugs in just like this. And then this here plugs into the battery charger that I also bought on Amazon. And so this, I'm gonna charge these overnight. So I have 4 of these total, but tomorrow, like I said, I'm only taking 2. But these will last me the whole 4 hours, or 2 hours, or for Chloe's track meets, the whole 17 hours. So, you know, they are great to have. They warm up really well, and they're small. So it's great because they're not like super chunky, and they don't take up a ton of space. So when I have them folded, let me just show you how thin. I mean, like that's hardly, I mean, it's not like this big, ginormous electric blanket. Like this will fit in my backpack. Let me show you. So I can fit that one in there, and then if I want to, I could also fit the other one in the top as well. And then it would just zip up around it. I'm not gonna zip it up, but it would fit in there as well. So just really handy to have, nice if you have to be outside for a long period of time. This will also work for like football in the fall, soccer if your kids do fall soccer. Just really, really handy. And so I need to charge these tonight and get them ready to go. And then also, I didn't bring it back out here, but I need to get the power pack for my phone. That way I will have that as well. So that's what I'm gonna do. I've already got my tea warmed up and ready to go. And I think I'm gonna wrap this up for today, and then I'll meet you guys back in the morning before we head out, and I'll show you like the snacks and just kind of the last little bits that I take on the golf tournament. This is outfit of the day. When I go to the track meets and the golf tournaments, I always dress in layers because you have no idea. You're out there forever. You don't know, you know, you can be cold one second, hot the other, even if you're not in perimenopause. So I always dress in layers. And so what I have today, just because, like I've told you guys before, I get cold even easier now. I have a short sleeve shirt under here. You guys saw this in my thread up haul. It's just this long short sleeve button up, obviously. And then you guys saw my green jacket that I spoke of, wearing it today. And then I'm also taking my other jacket that you guys saw from Thread Up the other day, the black one. I will show you that when we get back out to the kitchen. But I will show you that when I show you what's in my backpack along with my snacks and stuff. As far as my belt, I just have this little woven one that you guys saw from Savers a couple weeks ago. And then I've got the Madewell jeans that you guys saw in my Thread Up video. They are a little bit higher. They're not capri, but they're like the ones that are between capri and pixie, whatever you want to call those. I have no idea, but here they are. And then I just have my New Balance. I've got socks on. I'm not really one to wear socks, but when I'm out in the elements, I do, just because, again, cold all the time. So that is what the outfit is today. Really simple. You know, I'm gonna be outside bopping around in the golf cart, so I'm not out there for a fashion show, but I'm comfortable. I've got enough layers that I can take off if I need to, and all of that. For my watch, if I can get it there, I just have my normal watch band, and then my jewelry. I have these two little bands that are in my Amazon storefront, and then of course I've got my medical bracelet. Because we're driving, and I always make sure that I especially have it on when we're driving. I just recently got these earrings from Amazon, and I really like them. In the beginning, I was like, oh, am I too, like, does it look like I'm trying too hard if I have that big of earrings? But I really like the way that they look. They frame my face, and yet I don't feel like they draw a ton of attention per se to, like, I don't look overdone, in my opinion. As for my necklaces, I just have this little one here that you guys have seen 100 times. And then I am wearing my, if I can get to it, my necklace that my subscriber gave to me that you guys saw in my P.O. box opening last night. So that is what we've got going on today. And I feel like this one needs to be opened. I just feel very confined. And then I've got my my sexy compression bra. And that's what we're working today. Okay, really quick because Sam is almost home and we've got to go. He actually is going to get to go today, so that's perfect. But I want to show you kind of how I do my snacks and what else I put in my bag and all of that. So let me show you that really quick and then we're going to head out. All right, for my snacks, I take along these chomplings. They're the mini ones, just the grass-fed little beef sticks. So I've got 3 of those. I have this Skinny Pop popcorn that I really like. And then I've got a bag of dates. My family despises these. I'm not even gonna tell you what they say it looks like I'm eating, but they are delicious. This is the jacket that I'm taking. This is the one that you guys saw the other day in my, sorry, Daisy sees Sam, he just got home. This is the one that you saw in my ThreadUp unboxing. I've got my little pouch that has my key fob in it, my wallet, I've got some gum, and I've got a little hairband for if I need to pull back the 4 strands of hair that I have. I've got some lip gloss or oil, whatever. My sunglasses, they're not Tom's, they're Quay or however you say that, but I just keep this in this bag because I never need it. And then I've got mints. I've got my sleeve because we're driving an hour and a half away, so I've got to wear that. And then chargers for our phones. So I'm bringing this one along for Sam, and then I have this one for myself. This one just always stays in there, and that is it. I've got my water bottle here on the side. It just has ice in it. That way when I get there, I can fill it up with water and it doesn't make my bag heavy or leak or whatever. And then I'm just gonna stick these in my backpack and we'll be ready to go. Really quick, this is what it all looks like inside. I've got my wallet, my sunglasses, mints, key fob, the charger cord that goes into this charger. This one obviously is attached and I just have it in there. I also have some Clorox wipes in here as well. And then my gum, that little pull thing that you guys saw last night. And my oil, my hair tie. And then I just stick my snacks, the loosey-goosey ones, I put them in a just a bag so that they can all stay confined. The popcorn just goes in by itself, and all of that goes in here, and this gets zipped up wherever the zipper is. And that's it.
Again, your second group off that hole. The force got 6, Jacob, Erie 5, Jepson, Jespin,